What is up? It's Figgy, per usual, weekly here, giving you a recap, or my recap, of Survivor Game Changers. And this week we had a 2-hour episode with two boots. Hashtag RIP Haley, hashtag RIP Oscar the Grouch, aka Ozzy. So let's get into it. Pretty much we start off the episode, or the first half of the episode, with Zeke saying, you know what? Last night got weird, it got crazy, but there's still a task at hand and we're gonna move right along so I can win $1 million. Love it, great start. Now we go ahead and jump to the merge situation where Jeff has something covered and we realize something else is about to go down other than a merge. So we find out that each tribe has to have a volunteer. I even did that right. I think that's right. Yeah, that's the Katniss call. Or the Mockingjay. Pardon me. So we have to have a volunteer from each tribe before we can feast. And it's crickets. Literally. You can hear them. Until Brad Culpepper steps up and Ty steps up as well. So those two go and have their little bromance and cuddle and kiss. And like Brad said, he thinks that he's become the Caleb for Ty, which I couldn't agree more. They are like a dynamic duo now that Caleb's gone. And I think that we're going to see a lot of action with those two coming up. Anyways, let's get back to the merge feast where Debbie is acting like she is drunk. So she says, I didn't drink a sip of that alcohol, but if I gotta act crazy to be on everybody's good side and let them think that I'm all drunk or whatever, I'm gonna do it. So Debbie ends up mooning Ty. It's great. I'm glad that we could blur that out. And she's just twerking on Suri. I hope someone makes that a GIF, please, because I would love that in my phone. And then all the other girls said, hey, and started twerking. So that's Survivor 2K17. If I've ever seen it before. After we get done with the merge, we get back to our merge camp where Suri pretty much is going to be our narrator. To my knowledge, I think this is where she starts narrating, and she's pretty much saying like, you can't keep up with anybody. Everyone's talking in all these different corners, around the bushes, in the little spy shack that Tony left, inside of the well, in the ocean. They're all over the place. That being said, you pretty much have to have eyes on the back of your head to keep up with these conversations because it is impossible. And you want to make sure that you're tight with the people you're tight with and kind of grow the numbers if you can. We get to the immunity challenge, and it's the one where you are standing with the block on your head and pushing it against the ceiling of your structure. And if you last longest, you win immunity. It was kind of funny because I actually liked comparing the height difference of where everyone was at, and Ty was like so far up there because he's such a short little guy. But anyways, it comes down to Andrea and was it Ty, I think? I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but I think it was Ty. Just commentating saying a woman has never won this challenge before in Survivor history. So what does Andrea do? She pulls one out for the girls and wins the first individual immunity challenge.
So pretty.
I didn't do anything different. What? I'm trying to record a video, babe.
What it is?
Just hug me and then we're done. Alright.
I'm putting this in my video.
Is it recording?
Yes, I told you. You told me to start recording.
Yes!
I'll just, here.
I was about to talk about how we got, after the immunity challenge, you look like you're about to kill somebody. After the immunity challenge, everyone wanted to take out Michaela. But then Suri was like, nuh-uh, because Suri and Michaela had a moment where they were bonding and it became like they were sisters from other misters.
Hey.
And Suri wasn't letting Michaela go, and Zeke was like, that's a number for us. So they decided they were gonna try to take out Haley.
Alright, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna go home and change. I'm gonna come back and grab you. And what I would love, oh, in the room.
Time out, guys, sorry. I'll be back.
This is live.
He hasn't been watching Survivor, by the way.
What?
He hasn't been watching Survivor.
I did watch one episode. I did this.
He did Escape Room today, and he should have been catching up on Survivor. Anyway, so we get to Tribal Council, and Suri pulls. She's like, I'm trying to save you. Like, she writes down Michaela's name, but she has to cover her tracks, which is genius.
Was crazy.
And Haley's like, well, y'all need to keep a goat around. Haley's like claiming that she's a goat. Yeah. And Haley ends up going home because everyone ended up thinking, or no, Sierra thought she had an idol. Got crazy. You're throwing me off.
Whatever.
But at least now I'm on to the second part 2. It was a 2-hour episode last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so now we're on to the next part.
What was I
Ozzy
doing?
went home. I told you that already. I know.
I like Ozzy.
Ozzy's great.
Sorry.
But
Ozzy.
there are some steps before there. I take notes every episode because you know I don't have the best memory.
What's my name? Don't say it. No, don't let them know.
They
What's
know
my
you.
phone number? Don't say it.
615. I'm kidding. That's Nashville area code. Chill
That's
out.
close. What did I do?
I'm
last
trying to
night?
think. Oh, there was a
Survivor.
reward challenge in the. Was it in the second part? They won a spa trip. They got to shower.
Like on the island spa.
Yeah, to a resort. They got to take a shower. They got to have burgers.
To a resort? Where's
Yeah.
the resort?
I don't know.
Aren't they on an island? Aren't
Yeah,
they
they
on a
take
resort?
a boat and they go to a resort. That's part of the
This is
reward
like
challenges.
Inceptions.
It's the
blowing
reward
my mind.
challenges, yeah. It's like, oh, let me take you to heaven for 5 minutes, and then they rip you up and
Let
they
me
put you back
inter-
on the island.
I want to interview you. When you were on the island.
Ozzy ended up winning. His tribe won that one because it came down to the puzzle with Debbie and Zeke crushing it. Debbie, she said, puzzles lay down for me like lovers. That's what Debbie says, babe. She says, puzzles lay down for me like lovers.
Debbie is something else.
She's crazy. You missed it last night. I just told him she was twerking. She was twerking on Suri.
Wait, yeah.
So that tribe wins the reward challenge, and then we hop around to the immunity challenge, where it's you have to hang on the pole. And Michaela was crushing it for a long time. I always like to comment on her because she's from my season. Zeke, I think, dropped at the beginning, as did Suri, Troyzan. Suri, I mean, to be honest, Suri is not that good in challenges that are physical, right? She's good at puzzles. So if she's a good ally for you, keep her as long as you can, and then cut her loose, because she will win if she gets to the end. But it ended up getting down between Ty and Ozzy. Ozzy has won that challenge twice. I'm trying to talk. Ozzy's won that challenge twice, and he's like, I'm going to be here all day, Ty. Like, I'm not going anywhere. Ty was like, I'm sorry. And Ty beat Ozzy. And Ozzy fell and got sand all over him. Yeah, Ty won individual immunity, which is
What?
awesome. Yeah, Ty's kicking
No.
ass right now. He's got 2 hidden immunity idols still. He's winning all of these little, well, not all of the individual immunities. He's 1 for 2, which is a good record. And nobody knows about, that we know of, no one knows about his 2 hidden immunity idols. So that's awesome. I kind of keep fast forwarding around, and I'm sorry, but we can always comment on different things that are happening during the episode. Pretty much, Debbie is like, you know what, we're going to take out Ozzy. Because at first it was going to be Zeke. Wait, was this the part where
Zeke.
Oh my gosh, those are my trading cards. David sent me those. A fan made those. I'm trying to think. No, that was the first vote. It was supposed to be Zeke because Andrea was like,
Zeke.
babe, stop. In the first, during the tribal council, Andrea does a complete 180 from last week's episode where she's like, oh my god, I love you, Zeke. And she's like, you suck at this game, hope to see you never. So they're trying to vote out Zeke because Zeke is like, I'm trying to save Michaela, and told Michaela or Suri that they were voting. I forget, again, it's all over the place, but it was crazy. And then Ozzy gets blindsided, it's sad. I know I'm like jumping around, but he's sidetracking me with my trading cards over here. Ooh, how about this? Let's do something fun. Ooh, what could I do to give away like an autographed trading card? Would be fun to do. Ooh, how about this? Repost this video. Hashtag Team Figgy on your Twitter. You can post it on your Instagram story, on your Snapchat, whatever. And I will send you, I'll pick, you know what, I'm gonna pick 5. Okay, I'm gonna give away, babe, stop. I'm gonna give away 5 autographed trading cards that a fan made for me to 5 of you. So repost this video, put hashtag Team Figgy, maybe talk about why you love Survivor, why you love me, and I will send you if you're one of the 5 lucky winners, one of these guys, with a little note from yours truly. But I know that was a sloppy recap, but I'm about to go to dinner with my man.
Yeah.
And I love you guys. That's all. Sorry I skipped around. But I really think the main event of last night's episode was Debbie twerking on Suri. So if you think otherwise, you can comment below. But I really just think that Debbie twerking on Suri was a game changer in itself. Love you guys. Mwah. Until...
Debbie.
Go Debbie. Yeah. Let's I want to make bracelets. See, what would Debbie do? WWDD.
Twerk. Debbie twerks.
Love you guys.